got you, buddy. You go anywhere, I got you.
I'm the first one to give you a seatbelt, but for this ride, you don't need it. Yeah, you'll get it in like 15 minutes,
Good.
Lenny, just grab me around the neck.
Oh, yeah, don't worry. I'll put you right in a full Nelson, buddy. Go.
I kind of thought maybe I did because of the way you said hello to me.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry, I don't remember.
That's all right.
I don't remember who I drove yesterday.
That's okay. We're cool with it.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate the repeat business, and I know why you come back because it's awesome here. As cold as it might feel right now, I can only imagine how cold it is everywhere else.
40 Buffalo.
Yeah, so if it's 65 now, maybe it's 68. This feels like how I keep my house. So it's got to be 68, 67. I keep my house as cold as my air conditioner will let it. And I have great windows. I got rid of half the windows in my house. The other windows are the best windows you can buy, commercial double pane windows. I got a metal roof, so I keep my house as cold as it'll get. And this is how it feels, because when people get in my house, they go, "Oh, it's cold." So I would say, let me see what it is. I bet you it's 66, 67, 68. It's got to be, because it feels like my house. Makes me breathe better too. I can breathe in this weather. Look at that. I took a guess out of nowhere. A high of 72, which is, it's spring break, so the kids are swimming right now. There's kids in the ocean. The boys, not the girls. The boys won't go. The girls won't go in the water, but the boys do. So there's all kids, all college kids in the ocean right now. It's gonna be sunny all day. Sunset is at 7:30. Guys going on a cruise ship?
Yeah.
Going on the
What,
Oasis.
tomorrow?
Yeah.
Nice. The Oasis is in Fort Lauderdale, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. That's the big.
Last time we went on, it was in Miami.
That's the biggest ship in Fort Lauderdale right now. Actually, it always is. There's really nothing bigger in Fort Lauderdale than the Oasis, except when Symphony's there, and they're very similar, right? Yeah. Symphony's. I don't know, it might have left. Symphony was in Miami last couple of weeks, I think, but I don't know if it's there now. I think it is there now because Icon left. So I know Independence is there because I picked up an Independence this morning, and they were at Terminal A in Miami. So if a small ship like Independence is at the Royal Caribbean Terminal, it means that there's no big ship. Because there's usually 2 Royal Caribbeans in Miami, and only the big ships go to their terminal, which is A. The other ship, the smaller one, goes to the regular Miami terminal, which is no big deal. And for Independence to be at A, that means it's the only ship. So I think Icon left. I think it's just Symphony. I think it's just Symphony and Independence. I don't know where Icon is. I haven't seen it in a couple of weeks.
Has anything gotten better over there at that cruise port? Last time we were there, it was a zoo.
Oh, it's worse now because now MSC just opened 2 weeks ago, which is right. It's called AA. So since they didn't want to these terminals already changed the letters about 8 years ago. They changed the letters, so they moved all the letters around, and all the cruise lines, all their literature, all their websites, all the legacy stuff, they all had to throw it away. So they already did it to them once. So instead of doing it to them again, now they named MSC AA. Otherwise, they would have had to, because MSC is even east of Royal Caribbean. So Royal Caribbean always felt like it was at the tip of the island, and then but now MSC is at the tip of the island, and they can't go any closer to the ocean now. MSC is literally at the peninsula of that island. So now they made that AA, and now Royal Caribbean's just A, because they weren't going to make Royal Caribbean give them B, and then change all the letters. They're not going to do that. It's kind of silly. And they gave Virgin V, and that doesn't even line up, because the last, actually maybe we'll go to the port, it'll be faster. Yeah, we're going to go to Port Everglades right now. We'll see what's going on over there, because it's faster if I go through there. And I can go in there because of you guys. Yeah, so we're going to go this way. Yeah, so in Miami, Virgin, they gave Terminal V. That sounds kind of cool, V for Virgin, but it's not consecutive with the alphabet that's already there. So that's another issue. Like people say V, how do you get to V if I'm at G? It jumps from G to V.
Yeah, that confused everyone.
Yeah. So there's a Celebrity, there's a Royal Caribbean. That might be either Liberty of the Seas or Grandeur of the Seas. Which one you going? Oh, you're going on Oasis. That's either Liberty. That's either Liberty or Grandeur. Grandeur. I haven't been here today. I've been to Miami today. I haven't been here. And it looks like there's a. Yeah, that's Liberty of the Seas. Yeah. It's very popular. And sometimes Vision of the Seas. So the small ships, the three small ships here are Liberty, Vision, and Grandeur. Grandeur is the oldest one.
I think it's the Icon, the newest one?
Icon's the newest Royal. No, actually, thank you, honey. No. Icon. Yeah, that Icon is the newest and biggest ship that's in Miami, but I think there's a World and there's other ones that are all over the world, and I don't know how they compare to Icon. But as far as North America goes, Icon has been the biggest ship in Miami, but it's been a good 6 months now since Icon's been the biggest and best here. And there's another one called Utopia of the Seas and Star of the Seas, and I see them online, and I'm wondering where they are.
Which ones leave out of New York?
Maybe. I mean, I don't research them. I just know which ones come here. And I've been doing this a long time. So I remember when Oasis was the biggest one. I remember when Symphony was the biggest one. And then now it's Icon. So those are the three that it was. It was Harmony, Oasis, Symphony, and Icon. But now there's more after Icon, but I don't really know about them because I don't know about them. Hey, how you doing? Thanks. I don't know about them until they come here, but I see them online. When I post stuff on Facebook, I see Star of the Seas and Utopia of the Seas. Wonder of the Seas was here for a week on their maiden voyage. So Wonder of the Seas never went to Miami. Wonder of the Seas only went to here as their maiden voyage for 1 week, and then it went to South America and did like this 37-day cruise. So I don't think Wonder. I think Wonder is right under Icon or very close. Those look at the Navy SEAL boats. Those are Navy SEAL boats right there. Go, 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 go.
What do you think about that Liberty Rose?
So this must be grandeur. This is the smallest one, and a lot of people like it because it's cheap and there's not that many people on it. So out of all the ships, that's got the least amount of people on it, and it draws a certain crowd. It's usually rusty too. Watch, it's rusty. If it's grandeur, it's kind of far out looking. How they painted it. It's usually rusty in the back. They're painting it right now. That's the oldest one. Yeah, that's the oldest one. That's the oldest Royal Caribbean ship. And then Vision is the next one, and then Liberty is the next one. So that was first, Vision was second, and Liberty, I believe, was third. They retrofitted that flow rider from Symphony. Not from Symphony, from another ship. Because when that ship was built, it didn't have that no, they put the slide on after. It was like this, just empty in the back. That's why it's hanging off. It looks like it doesn't belong there, right? See, it's hanging off the ship? Yeah, they painted it. It's usually rusty in the back. That's grandeur, right? Yeah, that's it. So Disney moved here. Disney moved out of Miami, and now Disney's here. Disney built their own terminal here. So the only terminals that are purpose-built by the cruise lines are Celebrity, which was first, then Princess, and now Disney. So unlike Miami, where Royal Caribbean has their own terminal, here Royal Caribbean just uses Terminal 18 and Terminal 29. This is 18. And those are Fort Lauderdale terminals, so they're kind of generic. They put posters up and they put signs up inside, but when the ship leaves, they take the posters and the signs down, just to make it generic. So that's the one thing when you go on Oasis, you miss out on the terminal experience, because the terminal in Miami is pretty awesome.
Last time when we came last year, and you were saying that you wouldn't take any more shuttles into
Icon.
Are you still doing
Icon.
it?
No, I only said it. I never really did it.
Oh, you were just angry that day?
What?
Screw this, I'm not doing
Well, no.
this
What I
anymore.
do is when I do my schedule now, and I'm responsible for 3 other guys' schedules. So I do my schedule first. I book my day up. Since I answer whoever answers the phones and does the texts gets to do their schedule. That transports giant yachts. That boat right there. Must be picking up boats, because I don't see any yachts on it. So these multi-millionaires, they transport their yachts on that. It's pretty cool when you see them unload these giant yachts off there. They must be putting them on, or they unloaded them, because it's really never empty. Yeah, so now I just, like, if I have a busy morning, I'll just take my Port Miami pickup that's not Terminal A. And now that's not AA. I'll only pick up Carnival, Virgin, not MSC anymore. Really just Carnival, Virgin. Yeah, that's it. It's really just Carnival and Virgin now, because MSC's and Royal Caribbean. Or I'll pick up from Independence of the Seas, because it's not at our Royal Caribbean terminal. But if it's slow that day, of course so I'm still booking them, but I just don't put it on my calendar. I put it on the other guy's calendar, and they're at my mercy, because I did the schedule. because they don't want to answer the phones and they don't want to do the emails. It's kind of like a 24-hour thing. You have to live on your phone if you're going to do that. But the luxury is you get to do your calendar, and you wind up making more money because you can do back-to-back jobs. Where them, I might do their calendar and they might be half the day they might be empty. I'm never empty. Everywhere I go, I drop you off, I pick other people up. So if I'm always full, I make more money. You see a cool view of the ships from here too now, at a distance. This is Princess right here, and then Disney parks here, but both of them are not here. They were here yesterday. Disney has 2 ships and Princess has 2 ships, so they take turns.
Are you busy enough in the summer that you don't go back to New York in the summer?
No, I still go back. Yeah, I got an account with the Marriott Marquis in Manhattan, and I take passengers from all 3 airports to that hotel back and forth every day, literally 24 hours a day, and that account is going to have to be renewed. It renews every 5 years, and it's due up in 2026. And every time they talk about renewing it, they feel less comfortable renewing it. They're really paranoid about liability with taxes, with insurance and stuff in New York. So I think they're going to cut all concierge service. It's really only for people that have a Marriott card.
Yeah.
If you've got Marriott points and a Marriott card, you get free concierge service from the Marriott Marquis in Times Square. And we're part of that crew where we service them. If they want to go see a play, Marriott calls us, we take people up and we bring them to Broadway, we bring them back, and then we bill Marriott. We don't bill the client. The client tips, but we have an invoice that we give them. And that's been going on for 12 years. So I came into this. I didn't start this company. I came in, and I became a partner. I bought somebody out, and now that's going to expire within the next couple of years. And then I'm going to move here, I'm not going to go back. I'm going to stay. I'm not going to go back to New York ever. I'm just going to stay here and work. There's enough work here in the summer, and I like New York weather in the summer better than here, but I don't want to work there anymore without the Marriott job. Then it's going to be like having to work all over the place. It's nice to have that constant stream of income, and if you don't have an account in New York, you're just at the mercy of advertising, and that's hard. It's hard in New York. There's many more compared to the amount of tourists. There's many more companies in New York doing it than here. Here they can have another 10 companies like this, and it wouldn't even affect us. In New York, there's probably 100 companies more than there really could be. So they're all scratching and starving. Really, all the companies they're starving. They're illegal. A lot of illegal shuttles in New York, doing it illegally because they can get away with it. They can't. It's so big, and there's so many people that they can't enforce it. Here, it's small. Look how small Fort Lauderdale is in Miami. Enforcement is off the chain here. It's a tremendous amount of enforcement. People getting arrested every day doing it illegal, and that discourages people from doing it. So it's much better to start a business legally here than it is to try to compete with all the illegal shuttles in New York. And then it's just oversaturated with businesses. Most of them are immigrants. Most of the guys don't speak English either. So it's a very awkward, it's a very awkward scene in New York. It's getting worse. It's not getting better. And here it's getting better. So it's at the right time that your hotel's right up here on the corner, right before this B. You're right next to B Ocean. Yeah. You've been to this hotel?
No.
Yeah. There's 2 parts of the hotel. There's an old part in the front, and then there's a new part in the back. The new part in the back is on the beach. The old part in the front is not. So I don't know if they judge how they give you the rooms, whether it's how much you pay, it's about your reservation, I don't know. I would say their instinct, if you don't know, is to give you the one in the front, the building in the front that's old, but you probably would want the building in the back. So if they when you go in, if they're going to just assign you a room, say, can I see a map of the rooms? And just remember, there's a building right behind it. So this is an old...
We're supposed to be around the pool. I don't know where the pool is.
So if you look, that's the old building, and then there's that building, the big one behind it. See, that's Best Western too.
Oh.
That one's kind of on the ocean. This guy's parked. Yeah, he's parked over there. It's silly. All right, I am back in because I can't go in there. I'm back in.
until tomorrow.
Yeah, we didn't do some concrete The boat dock is someplace we always see couples fighting too. You guys are always getting frustrated.
That's where you're going.
Ladies are like, come on,
Just
no,
set
no.
up the cooler.
Yeah, just watch.
Bring the grill. Let's start the flight then. We're not water all the time.
Oh, we're picking you up tomorrow? Oh, I'll double check. Let me go. When I let you out, I'll look at the calendar.
Okay.
I didn't know I was. Okay, good.